Good morning, class 8th. In this class, I'll explain you the whole chapter 3. So, you can say this is a revision class of chapter 3, that is synthetic fibers and plastics. So, we have seen in the previous class that there are three types of fibers. Number 1, plant fibers such as cotton and jute. Number 2, animal fibers such as wool and silk. Number 3, synthetic fibers such as rayon. Rayon, which has silk-like appearance and can absorb moisture. B. Nylon, which is elastic, lightweight, lustrous and easy to wash. C. Polyester, which is wrinkle resistant, lightweight and elastic. D. Acrylic, which resembles wool and not affected by moisture, chemicals or bacteria. Now the E part. In this class we are going to start from spandex or lycra, which is fifth type of synthetic fibers. Spandex can be stretched rapidly and still recover to very near its original length and shape. It is soft, rubbery and highly elastic and lightweighted. Generally can be stretched more than 500% without breaking. Now, advantage of synthetic fibers. Most synthetic fibers have good elasticity. Next, fabrics made of synthetic fibers do not wrinkle easily. Next, they are generally more durable, less expensive and more readily available than those made of natural fibers. Next, synthetic fibers can handle heavy loads without breaking. Next, they can absorb sweat, so they are more comfortable. Now about disadvantage of synthetic fibers. The fabric of synthetic fibers melt relatively easily. It burns more rapidly than natural fibers. Next, synthetic fibers are not skin friendly, so it can be uncomfortable for long wearing. Next, some electrical charge accumulates on the synthetic fibers. The electric charge causes irritation of the skin. Next, about plastics. Plastic is a polymer material that has the ability to be molded and reshaped by the application of heat and pressure. An example of plastic is polyethylene, which is used to make polythene bags. Polyethylene is a polymer of monomer called ethene. Now, some important characteristics of plastic are: Number 1, they are easily moldable, that is, they can be shaped in different forms. Next, they can be melted, colored, recycled, reused, and they can roll into sheets and drawn into wires. Now, plastics are classified as thermoplastics and thermosetting plastics. So, in thermoplastics soften on heating. They can be reshaped and reused. Example of thermoplastics are polyethylene and PVC, means polyvinyl chloride, which are used to make toys. Now, in thermosetting polymers, they do not soften on heating and they cannot be reshaped. Example of thermosetting polymers are: Number 1, bakelite, which is used to make electrical switches, and Number 2, melamine. It should be melamine, which is used to make floor tiles, kitchenware and fire resistance fabrics. Just wait a minute. It should be melamine. Correct the spelling of melamine. Now, general properties of plastics. Unlike metals, plastics do not react with water and air, hence do not corrode easily. Next, plastics are strong, lightweight, durable and can be molded into various shapes and sizes. Next, polymers show poor thermal and electrical conductivity because plastics have no free electrons. Some conductive fillers are added into polymer to enhance thermal and electrical conductivity of plastic materials. Now, plastics and the environment. When plastic is burned in air, it releases many poisonous chemicals into the air, including dioxin, the most toxic substances known to science. Next, plastics in soil can decrease the growth of plants and trees by blocking the absorption of minerals, water and other nutrients. So you can say that plastics decrease soil fertility. Next, plastic is not biodegradable, so it never goes away. Plastic is found in our food chain because we eat animals that eat plastic, so it can make us ill. Now, reduce and recycling of plastics. To escape from undesirable effects of plastic, we can minimize single-use plastics in our daily life. Plastic bags can be replaced by cotton and jute bags which are reusable and biodegradable means. Next, recycling of plastic involves collecting, sorting and processing. To support this, the municipal corporation has made available green and blue bins for collection of biodegradable and non-biodegradable wastes respectively. Bins meant for degradable waste are green in color while the ones for non-degradable are in blue. Now about homework. So, look at the definition of this chapter on page number 46. So, you have to do this homework in your notebook or copy. Now, on page number 47, you can see C1, C3 and C4 part of C. So you have to do C1, C3 and so C4 in your book. 4 and 5 are the rest part of C4. Now, if you have heard my videos on this chapter very well, then you can do this homework very easily. So that's all for today. Thank you, class.